So I've been running charters in Key West, Florida for the past 15 years. Before that, I worked with my dad for probably 5 years mating on his offshore center console. So really I grew up in the business down here fishing and working on the water. So our typical day starts around anywhere from 6 to 7:30 in the morning, depending on our trip. We're usually catching live bait for the trip first thing in the morning. And from there we'll fish anywhere from 8 to 10 hours in a variety of spots, wrecks, reefs, stuff like that. And we're usually back to the dock by 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So live bait is really the key to the way that I fish out of here. My bait well pumps move 4,000 gallons an hour. They draw a ton of power. I think it's 30 amps at full speed. Having enough power to run that bait well pump for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours some days is crucial to the success of my business. So the great thing about being a charter captain in the Florida Keys is obviously I get to fish every day for a living. That's always been my passion since I was a little kid. You know, every chance I got, I'd be on the water doing something. The challenges that come with it are also really rewarding. We have such a diverse fishery here that things are constantly changing, techniques, species, you know, what body of water we're in, whether it's the Gulf or Atlantic. Things are always changing, so we got to adapt to that and stay on them. So there's a lot of things that make our day on the water enjoyable and make sure that my clients are happy. So this boat has a ton of things that draw power. Everything from my MFDs, you know, the radar, the sonar, all that stuff. I got an awesome sound system on it. We got 2 big subwoofers on it, 12-inch subs, a bunch of different pumps, bilge pumps, washdown pumps. We need power to do all this, to have a good time out there. Our work environment is extremely harsh. You know, we're dealing with salt water, we're dealing with jarring impacts throughout the day. We're really good at breaking stuff. We've been told that multiple times. So going to these lithium batteries, you know, they're gonna last longer than a normal AGM or lead acid battery. We're gonna get a lot more life out of it and not have to replace them every year. So one of the big issues with normal lead acid batteries is as you use them, your voltage drops, so you don't get as much power to each of your, you know, systems, your pumps, your MFD. They won't work as well as a fully charged battery. Whereas a lithium will hold that voltage all the way till it's dead. So you keep that same volts all the way till the end. There's a lot of reasons I switched all my batteries over to lithium batteries. Obviously they're lighter. We have a much bigger peace of mind when we're fishing, you know, knowing that we're gonna have all the power we need. We're not gonna lose voltage throughout the day. The lithiums will charge faster. You know, I can make sure that my boat's full of juice at the end of the day by the next morning at 6 a.m. So safety is obviously a huge part of my business. I'm responsible for people on my boat, you know, and that can be anywhere from 20 to 100 miles out. So making sure that all my equipment is on throughout the day. So I have access to my radar, I have access to my weather reports that are through my MFD. You know, it's a must. It can't go out when you're 100 miles out. RELiON batteries are an essential part to my charter fishing business, giving me peace of mind 100 miles offshore, making sure that my motors start, making sure that all my systems are running all day, live wells, sound system, MFDs. You know, that's all a must. RELiON's exceeded every expectation that I've had for it, and it's a must on every boat. I'll never have any other battery in my boat.